Oh God. I got even better music for the pre-stream. Dude, this song sound fire this way. Holy crap. Yeah, that's the mouth drooler. The mouth drooler music. Don't worry. We have King Cobra, JFS, Rebirth of My Mind, Descent into Madness. His album from like 2013 or 2014. And this is one song. As you can hear, one song. It's basically 3 tracks laid over each other. You have a song, another song, and then a dude playing guitar, and then the same dude yelling. It's just some stuff going on. Oh, dude, DSP's going off. He's fucking going off. Let's see what we got. Good morning, everyone. Let's get up and running. Yeah, we running right now. Some dude said something, but I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? Blue, blah, blue, blah, blue, blah, blue, blah, blue, blah, blue. What the fuck? I don't even know what he responded to. Look at this diva. He say, you disagree? Question mark. Oh, let me get this crop better. You disagree? Question mark. If you have something to say, then by all means, speak up. Bruh, he told people to fucking speak up about the ads. And y'all heard how that went yesterday? He said, oh, the only people that complain about the ads are new accounts and socks. And I'm like, who are you? I've never seen you people. You only can complain about ads if you've been around for 17 fucking years. Which of, like, why the hell would you do that? You're not the one. But he was begging for feedback. You give him the feedback and then he come up with a reason to make the feedback invalid. Well, fuck you. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck he talking to, man. This dude's speaking to the demons in his head. She is slowly getting better, yes. Like, what the fuck is he responding to? I'm not looking up anymore. Then he said, what interview? I am not doing any interviews. Some dude say interviewing coming in his chat. And then another dude say, oh, there is some nonsense going around. And he say, is there not always nonsense going around? Some dude say oh, I know. Let me show y'all what this dude's trying to bait him about. Fucking Cloudstar. Cloudstar. Keemstar posted a tweet last night. DSP will not like what we have played for him on Locale Live. I spoke to her. She's coming on, Phil. Yeah, I bet she is coming on. I bet she is coming on. So yeah, now people gotta talk about. People gotta talk about and think about what the fuck Keemstar gonna do. But I'm still waiting for him to do that other interview he said. Didn't he say he had an interview already with like one of DSP's family members or something? And DSP was like, oh, if they do it, they don't even talk to me because I only talk to my mom and dad, so they will be doing it for money. And I remember thinking to myself, like, why do you come to that conclusion? You don't talk to actually anyone in your family besides your mom and dad. So you assume if somebody talk about you that they're doing it for money. I mean, I guess, but anyway. So that's Keemstar. We love Keemstar. DSP says, oh, well then, I'm certainly glad I don't know about it and don't care. This dude's such a baby. Sarah with a paragraph. Please don't let the idiots drag you in a documentary/interview drama. They are desperately trying to get you to talk about it. He responds, I'm sure they are, lol. Like I said, I don't care. Look at this dude. Hasn't the gnome claimed to be interviewing people close to Phil before? Yeah, no. This latest one about a woman coming on the podcast is probably another empty threat to you to bait Phil. Phil responds, I don't care about any drama at all. It literally doesn't affect me. It's just a white noise, shit on the periphery, and nobody's going to pull me in, no matter how hard they try. There's always stuff going on, and I don't think about it. But literally, it's a constant effort to get me pulled into bullshit, and I've avoided it all this year. I wish she would stop bragging about it. I wish she would stop bragging about it. Fuck sickos. You gotta use the bathroom. Then we'll begin. I fucking bet we will, dude. I fucking bet we will. Fucking stupid DSP. Stupid DSP. Keemstar better find a fucking crackhead to interview and get it a lie. Because, you know, it's like the boy who cried wolf, but not wolf. He's crying something else. Like, people obviously remember. He can't try to bait the DSP community. We're too smart, obviously. As Loophole used to say. He probably don't think we remember the last time he said he was gonna do something. Don't worry. Keemstar will get his revenge on DSP eventually. Stop watching Keemstar. Seriously, stop watching Keemstar. She sucks his dick. Keemstar, dude, if he was to do something with the Jenna lady, he gotta put a fucking disclaimer on the screen. Like a container of salt. Take this with a grain of salt. That lady gonna get him sued. DSP's gonna actually sue somebody if they give Jenna too much of a platform. He's gonna actually, finally sue somebody. That's it, you guys. Fuck this shit. I'm suing Keemstar. He's went too far to get my wife's family members and get them to talk about me and slander me on stream in front of thousands of people. Phil's a pedophile. Phil's a gamer. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna take this fucking bullshit lying down. Maybe we get like a leg slap. I'm not gonna take this fucking bullshit. I'm not gonna take Keemstar's bullshit just because he's fucking rich or fucking popular or whatever. No, we get a massive rant.
I'm a little deranged. I'm the walking
That could happen. Anything could happen.
of our society's hungry truth. But now you're gone.
Yeah, let me open up and mix it up again. Oh god, that weird song playing on DSP stream talking about balls scent. Oof. Mix it up, temporarily disabled animated emotes. No. Who the fuck? No, like actually no one reads their chat through Mix It Up. Factually. But if they do, one police. Yeah, I basically only hope is Pandally. Like, what else could it be? The hot Latina? The lady that sold him his condo? If it's something that specific, they're gonna just say, like, oh yeah, he used to be kinda weird 20 years ago. And we're gonna be like, yeah, I know, right?
But it helps pass the time.
Well, Darkside Phil used to be a really weird guy. Yeah, bitch, you weird now. Welcome to the internet.
One just subscribed. When Ali is the only.
Yeah, sadly, it's a possibility it could be Jenna. It's also a possibility Keemstar is fucking around, or it won't, or it's just gonna fall through, and he won't ever talk about it again. You know how he get down. He have a little bit of fun. He's not gonna announce, "Oh, sorry, guys, I couldn't do this thing I was hyping up." It's gonna be like the Halloween event. What if he interview a nun? They interview a nun on episode 2 of the Loco cast or whatever.
Well, Phil was actually quite a religious boy. He was very good in the classroom. We never had to spank him, but he would always laugh when the other kids got spanked.
We give the nun, we put her on camera. It's a grandma nun with huge boobs, and she's blonde. Yup, it's that nun. And she talk about the perfume. A nun looked like she came from Bayonetta. Yeah, Cobra was going wild. Like a decade ago. This dude's been making music in wands and shit forever. This album is 2 hours and 48 minutes. 2 hours and 48 minutes. They don't put the original release date. But I was watching this documentary, and it took place between 2013 and like 2015. I'm pretty sure he put this out in 2013, if not 2014. So there's some, this is like a legacy piece of work. Oh shit, it was still playing at slow speed. Nice 25-minute fucking music pre-stream, dude. 25-minute music pre-stream. Oh yeah, I missed a resub. Big ups you on FW1. The unfun one, 17 months. Pandally is the only interesting interview. Everyone else is terrible. Look, he can find some secret person from PSP's past. the alternate ending, he finds some person, but it's an unconfirmed person, and then they're literally lying. They're like, yeah, I worked with Machinima, and we talked to DSP a lot. Some weird shit. And then it turned out they're a lie. DSP wait till a Minecraft stream, that won't happen. And he's like, I waited all week to talk about this, but that actually was a liar? I walked, Phil. Got another one. He interviews the lady that used her boobs to paint something for him back in the day. Or he interviews that lady he played Earth Defense Force with. That one really specific Earth Defense Force playthrough DSP did with some girl like a fucking decade ago. 15 years ago. Or who's another girl from DSP's like Christmas Pass? It's another one. Some girl that was in his fan base that he may or may not have talked to and we don't know about it. You're gonna interview Aggie Plays. Could you imagine? That's a person that's interacted with him in the past. They probably had private discussions. Yeah, Gamer Nicole. That's it. He gonna interview Gamer Nicole. I should have had something else play. I don't want to listen to this fucking kindergarten music. Ridiculous.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show.
Perfect.
It's the Level 1 Podcast. Today is Sunday, the 12th of November, 2023, and in a lot of ways, it's the first React show of the post-Halloween season.
Oh my god, time to talk about being sick again.
The first React show of the holiday season.
Big ups to
as we're
Doobie,
now
bro,
heading into
and everybody else here.
Thanksgiving
This is sadly a
week, the start of
React
the year,
stream.
which should be a great show for variety. Now that we are out of the horror theme that we had for that almost month and a
Not good.
half, especially because I was sick and it delayed that.
Thank you for the
show.
32 months.
How is
earlier,
everyone today?
Eli.
I hope you're all doing well,
mean,
and
I
I
have
hope
to
that you
add
are enjoying
7 hours to the stream.
the nice autumn weekend, if it is autumn for you. For me, it is. I do know that I have some people who are across the world, and perhaps for you, it is not autumn. Well, for me, it is, and I'm really enjoying the autumn season here.
Mr. International brags again.
Wear nice clothes that are, comfortable for this weather. It's not uncomfortably warm in the room here.
Let's get Richard in
I
here.
love the rain.
For a
I
little
love when
bit.
the leaves fall. I love everything about autumn. I really do.
Did I do it?
Of
I
course,
did
going
not
hand
do
in
it
hand with
right.
autumn is the busiest gaming season of the year, which we're now in. And certainly, we have had some very interesting
Welcome
games
to the internet.
recently.
DSP got one of them weird shirts that don't go good with
I've
cameras.
done my best to try to
Like the smaller the screen is you look at it on, the weirder it look. It's just like a funny thing going on.
What could you do? But finally, we're playing catch up. All right.
Bruh, some of these little shirts,
Excuse
they
me.
look like he
I am
actually
still
found
getting
them.
over my cold. Yes, I still have very annoying symptoms. But
to the
I
internet.
feel like I am doing better and
You
better.
are
Okay. And
Disgruntled fan of mine.
I certainly feel like I'm on the mend, and hopefully we'll be fully recovered soon. Today I woke up and I was like, oh, the nasal drip is not that bad. It's still there, but it's not as bad as it's been. So hopefully, it'll be a day where I'm not constantly
Welcome to the
coughing
stream.
and clearing my
Y2
throat and all
kilo.
that nonsense. Okay.
Discord merchant. No bad trips.
Really sucks, but it is what it
Robin,
is, right?
Super Silly.
And, hopefully,
Rubik's
you guys
Cube,
have been enjoying all the gameplay
Portos
and stuff that I've been
25.
putting out.
Thank you, Joe. Gunner, Neo, Wardler.
What we will do today to start the show is very
Atlas,
briefly
the
talk
bookkeeper.
about the game playthroughs I'm in and the status of each one. So you know
Steals the black
where they are at and when they're going to conclude, because it looks like 2 game playthroughs will be concluding this week. I also have a little bit more to say about Modern Warfare 3 after having played a second session yesterday.
Bruh.
And I want to give everyone an idea of what you can expect schedule.
DSP basically want the devs to like lose their fucking job if they made the game now.
In general,
My god.
I'm just enjoying myself. I am. I'm enjoying myself during this very busy fall season, and I hope that you guys are as well. Yeah, so there you go. Now, before we get to anything, all right, let's address the elephant in the room very, very briefly. All right, I've already told you guys
Interview
this, I'm going
talk.
to say it again. I'm not involving myself in any drama whatsoever. At all. Right? It's sad that I have to keep reiterating this. Because every day I get people who keep bringing up drama. Whether it's in my stream chat.
How is it drama, though?
Me emails or video comments.
Because it's about you. You make positive content.
Drama. Hey, Phil, drama. Drama.
Hey, Phil, drama.
Drama,
Phil. Hey, Phil, you like drama.
Seems like more and more people, all right, want to pull me into their drama for various reasons. And in reality, I am someone.
I like the in reality.
For the majority of the time that I made content on the internet, 15 years, I've tried to stay out of other people's drama. I don't go on giant slam-based content shows.
Bachelor Weekend ends today.
React specials making fun of people.
Welcome to the rest of your life.
Even the React stuff that I've done has been way more level-headed than most people. I'm not just sitting there laughing at someone's misfortunes. I'm trying to analyze what's going on and compare it to my own situation and maybe give some insight and advice. It's a little different than what a lot of other people do, right?
Oh, sweet. Mix it
now,
up.
Recently,
not mix it up. Whatever
there's
this
been
program
drama
is.
that
Stay
people are
connected.
trying to pull me into. All right? You guys don't even know, because here's the thing. I don't tell you guys because you don't need to know. But there is people out there who are constantly trying to pull me into drama on purpose because they feel that they can benefit from it, right?
Keemstar.
If Phil leaves a soundbite on his show, or if he brings something up, or just what was it yesterday? Someone had talked about this, a new documentary about me, and I'm like, well, I haven't seen it. I have no desire to see it, and then someone says, well, the title of it is very negative, and I'm like, well, then obviously I'm not interested. It's the difference between someone trying to do like a neutral documentary or someone trying to.
Bro, DSP had a fucking analyzation of the name of the damn video yesterday, and now he acting like other people told him the name, and then he didn't care. Wait a minute. Okay, now we're gonna do it.
Said to me,
someone,
that they had seen the documentary, and they actually felt like, although there was a lot of making fun of me and stuff in it, that it was more level-headed and it was kind of fair. And I'm like, that's nice that that's the case. That it's not someone just slamming me for 2 hours. At the same time, why does the title have to be clickbait, right? Because
what's clickbait though?
Because that's what sells on YouTube. You need the clickbait drama to bring people to watch crap.
This is garbage.
Sorry, it's just the case.
He's criticizing this like this, right? Oh my God, you made a video with a clickbait title. DSP wanted to give it a clickbait title too. He wanted it to be called what? A Decade of Downfall or some shit? Yeah, I think it was Decade of Downfall. Like, that's clickbait too. What's clickbait? A fun, chill name? A chill, fun name?
It's the reason why you have entire channels on YouTube based on negative documentaries, and you have absolutely
Decade of
no
Despair.
YouTube channels based on 100% positive content. Did you notice that? Did you ever notice
Decade of Decadence.
There's no flip side of that there's tons of drama.
Decade of Dark
stuff. There's no all positive stuff.
What's that mean?
Love drama, right? Stuff. Did you ever notice that there's no channels based on 100% positive content? Did you notice that? Did you ever notice that there's no flip side of that there's tons of drama, tons of negative stuff?
It literally is, though.
All positive stuff.
It literally is. And DSP used to make fun of that. DSP used to shit on that positive stuff. And he used to call those people cartoon characters and said that they put on a smile to get kids to watch them, and they dyed their hair dumb colors and shit. It's people out there that make whatever 100% positive content is. I'm looking at you, Nick 830. But if DSP was to watch Nick 830, he would probably fucking flag his channel. He would probably flag his channel and then make fun of him on a pre-stream the next day. Oh, I watched this guy play Fortnite, fucking kids game, right? And this guy was so happy and happy-go-lucky, and he was like, "Oh, I'm so happy and positive. Thank you for watching, you guys." And I'm like, "Oh, this guy's so fake." He would call him fake,
right? And it's sad.
He would call him fake.
So make it sound dramatic.
Isn't Mr. Beast all positive content? But then he would say Mr. Beast is like a clickbaiter because I don't fucking know. He will find something though.
That there's tons of drama, tons of negative stuff. There's no all positive stuff because humans love drama, right? And it's sad,
unfortunate,
but that's just the case. So make it sound dramatic. Do use clickbait. Say all negative things. Emphasize the negative. You know, that's what people do on YouTube, correct? And
Those
I've been
damn
around
people.
for 15 years. I get it. But that doesn't mean that I have to involve myself in it. Okay? Especially when, as I've told you guys, and the people out there who want to pull me into their drama spheres, okay, will not believe the statement I'm about to say. Okay?
Oh, boy.
And that's fine because they don't have to.
Weird statement.
I'm not saying it for them. I'm saying it for me. I am happier right now, at this moment in my life.
Big ups, Dante Lowell.
than I
You're
have
here at
ever
the
been
perfect
before.
time. This is a weird drama
And
opening.
I mean that. All right? Just because I used to be much bigger on YouTube, because I used to be synonymous with YouTube gaming and one of the biggest gamers on YouTube, and you would search for a new video game playthrough and DSP or DSP gaming would pop up. Just because that doesn't happen anymore doesn't mean I'm unhappy.
How many times you gonna bring this
Because
up before
I
he
wasn't
die?
happy
God
being
damn.
popular. That wasn't what I actually wanted.
100,000?
You understand? When I was making YouTube videos back in the day, all right, the reason I was doing it is because I had passion and I wanted to share that passion with an audience, but I didn't take it seriously. You know, I made YouTube videos for 2.5 to 3 years
Welcome
before I
to
ever
the stream.
monetized them.
Snake's Revenge.
Why? Because it was a fun
And
hobby.
Spaghetti
for me.
Teeth.
I had passion for video games. I wanted people to see that. I liked seeing people enjoy me enjoying games.
Yeah, tons of passion, but he didn't try. He didn't try to make good content until 2016. He told us yesterday. The goalposts moved, the fucking something shifted. 2016.
That positivity on YouTube turned into
That's crazy that he say that. He don't fucking mean that. No way he mean that.
at you rather than laugh with you. YouTube changed over the last 15 years. Those first 3 to 5 years were very positive, and the last 10 have just been a downhill climb, or I should say a downhill slope of a lot of toxic people flooding to the site.
Downhill with Dark. A
Now, during
10-year
that time
retrospective.
All right?
Should have named
I
it that.
lost pretty much all of my popularity.
You know you fucked up
But-
at it, right?
Was it because I failed?
Maybe.
Was it because I horribly screwed up?
Oh,
Or
it was because of the
was it
trolls.
because I stayed true to myself and by design
And he didn't have a
I
three-prong
kept
plan.
making the kind of content that I liked,
You're blue again.
and because of that, I fell out of prominence with what YouTube wanted. That's what happened.
Right.
In the last 10 years, all right, I went from the guy who was top of the
not
room
yet, thanks.
when it came to gaming
The guy?
to who's Darkside Phil? Oh, he's that guy who sucks at games. Let's all make fun of him. And then an obsessed community of people who just want to completely try to ruin my life to get lols out of it. Hence the lol cow community. They
Lol.
call me a lol cow. They're the community of messed up people that are far more messed up than anything that I've ever said or done in my
Who?
career.
The people that make fun of you?
Just the fact of the things that they do, and they think that that's justifiable, right? So here's the
What?
Am I much less popular today than I was 10 years ago? Absolutely. No, I don't even get not even close to 1 million views a month anymore across all my channels. I don't even get 1 million views. I'm at like 600,000 views, something like that. I mean, I don't look at it that often.
Oh, fuck
but
you.
it doesn't really matter to me either. You know what
Yeah, you only care about how much money you make, man. We know. You literally only look at green and red arrows. You don't look at fucking views, likes, comments, or anything. You only look at green arrows.
And being okay with what I'm doing.
It's mad obvious. You've told us so many times now.
The content that I put out 10, 15
Listen to him talk about the memberships on his React channel.
Like today.
He was like, yesterday he said he didn't check the member count, but he checked his like analytics, his stats, his earnings, something like that. I'm like, dude, you're just looking at green and red arrows.
10, 15 years ago, people
You
wanted
genuinely don't know what the fuck's going on your own shit.
sexualized, generalized,
Speaking of not knowing what's going on.
racist stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that you would consider it
That's an L
racist,
request for you,
but
Dante.
just even making a
That
joke
shit ain't
about
gonna play, bro.
race, back then it was accepted. Today it's not.
Sadly, I get to hear it.
So when you take a look at everything in perspective, all right, today I'm much smaller. I make way less money. This is all true. And the majority of people who know me on the internet know me for negative memes that people have made fun of me with over the last 5 to 10 years. All
Like
of those
what?
statements are true.
Oh,
So if you wanted to say Darkside Phil is in a state of decline, you're correct. That is a factual statement.
we're talking
But
this long
if you
about the
wanna say
title of a dude's
Darkside
video.
Phil is a failure. There's no factual.
He's pretending to only care
justification
about the
to make that
title.
statement. I am happy.
Oh, dude,
I'm healthier now.
you know what this is? He did the same thing to Secret Limited back when he was Secret Life of DSP. But he did the same thing to Secret Limited. Remember when he had the escort in the thumbnail? The escort's fucking identity or whatever the hell. You know what I'm talking about. He had that random lady in the thumbnail, and DSP was like, your video is incredible and it's bullshit because you put an escort in the thumbnail and half the video is about the escort. And it was like fucking 15 minutes about the damn escort. But the stupid lady being in that thumbnail made him have something to argue about. That was the thing he pretended like mattered. He pretended like it mattered, and it was a big deal because he didn't have anything else. Or at least he couldn't think of anything else. He's doing the same thing with this dude's title. The title of a fucking video. The title. Not the contents of it. The title. Because he's trying to clickbait. The dude got 1 million subs. He could upload a video of him vacuuming and it'll get 100,000 views. What are you talking about? And it's 1 million, like, you know, good subs. He ain't have a channel for 15 years. It's not like Boogie's 1 million subs or whatever. Or Review Tech's 1 million subs. When they might have to actually clickbait to get 100K views. This dude could upload himself vacuuming and get 100K views, and DSP know it, because he fucking checked his channel by now. But he want to argue about titles. We're talking about titles. Not the video. Not the video. We're talking about the title.
Than I ever was, outside of me.
What's going to happen if he changed the title?
Receding hairline.
Could you imagine if he changed the title? What would DSP say then? Just like when Secret Life Limited Man changed the thumbnail. Then what happened? DSP basically took a mini W and never fucking unbanned the dude.
As you can see, because I'm getting older and there's nothing I can really do about that.
What?
I'm healthier now than I ever was. Outside of maybe having a more receding hairline here, as you could see, because I'm getting older and there's nothing I can really do about that. Outside of that, I weigh less, right? I have less health problems, right? I told you,
right?
I used to be...
I like that double right. He needs the confirmation from us.
And treat my body like a terrible way. I don't do that anymore, right? I eat way better. I'm happily married. I have a
bro, you ate nachos the other day.
Which I wish I could spend more time.
As a person who eats nachos, I know how healthy they are.
You know?
You're still sick, by the way, right? Right? All right.
I'm happier today
than I was ever in my life, or whatever.
Than I ever was before. When I sit down with you guys every day and we have this fun podcast and we have a react show.
See, he's saying this, but in a documentary, the same documentary he's complaining about, it was a clip in that documentary where he said he would feel morally bad if he accepted donations from people, if he accepted other people's money, period. He would feel morally bad. So is he happy? I mean, yeah, I assume he's saying he is. Why would I not believe him? But, you know, I'm sure at one time DSP would have said, man, I wouldn't be happy if I had to do something like this for a living. And he's doing something like this for a living. He's literally even worse off. He's not making a living off of views or uploading cringe videos. He's making a living telling people he got a $100 chargeback and then he turned it into getting $200 worth of tips.
And we have
genuinely
of various different kinds. One could be an action-based gameplay stream of multiplayer. One could be a chill stream where we interact and we talk a ton and we're playing a different style of game. No matter what content I'm putting out, I'm happy doing it. I'm actually having a great time. And people tell me there's a meaning behind that
people told him there was meaning behind what he did in 2012.
I'm not Mr. Popular on YouTube anymore. And
remember when he read letters from fans and shit for Christmas?
Not in line with what YouTube wants. YouTube wants the drama.
I don't get it.
The viral stuff. Play the hot new game. Jump in with other streamers and do silly, nonsensical, immature content. And pranks and all this crap. Just keep talking nonsense about people and you will be popular, right? I don't want to do any of that.
Hey, DSP, you know people are popular that actually never get involved with drama, right? You just don't. You actually don't know. He actually don't know.
Popularity. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't by design. It just kind of happened.
He looks at the internet in like a super negative way.
I wanted to change.
I mean, he's DSP. Would you fucking look at the internet in a positive way if you were this dude? Of course not. You would hate everybody too. But he think the whole internet is actually all toxic people.
And then in 2017, I became an interactive streamer.
Yeah, for you, because you suck.
The last 6 years of content I put out, like I said, at this point, almost 7 years.
Because
and
you
it's way more
suck.
meaningful, in my opinion, than anything I did beforehand. And that's the God's honest truth.
People that don't suck include Ann Lee.
So, for me,
Thank you for gifting us up to
I'm
King
enjoying
DD.
everything.
The
and
first
I have
month,
a viewer base that likes what I do. Sure, they may be
the
much,
stream
much
goes
more
up
smaller
to
than what I used to
212
do,
hours and
correct?
27 minutes.
But at least people are happy with me.
We definitely not
They
getting
like the
suggestion
content,
box
they
today.
watch the content and they support the content, correct? So
Right? Correct?
that's the truth, and that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if you have 1,000 people who really like your stuff or 1 million people who kind of like your stuff because you're popular and they just casually watch it. It's all the same. As long as you're happy with what you're doing, you feel there's meaning to it, and hey, you make a living doing it, you're a success. All right? I'm not a striving to be.
Okay. Can we play this clip to him every time he shit on Review Tech USA and try to imply that these people aren't happy doing what they're doing and they're not okay with it? Like, he act like these dudes cry themselves to sleep every day because they talk about drama instead of pretend to have fun and play games like DSP do.
1,000 people who really like your
Like,
stuff.
bro, he's telling us, like, it's meaningful if you tell yourself it's meaningful. If you just cope, it's true.
1 million people who kind of like your stuff because you're
What a
popular
mature
and they
adult.
casually watch it. It's all the same. As long as you're happy with what you're doing, you feel
There you
there's
go.
meaning to it.
As long as you're happy and you feel like it's meaning to what you do, no matter what you do.
And hey, you make a living doing it.
Oh, and you can make a living doing it. You got to make a living doing it too. Well, that's fucking sus.
You're a success. All right? I'm not a striving to be a giant YouTube
Bitch,
success or anything.
don't fucking Cucumber Man make a living doing what he doing? He smile on stream all the time. He be high as fuck. But DSP will tell me that he not happy. DSP will tell me that he's not successful because he's talking about drama and because he's taking his shirt off and sucking cucumbers. Well, that's what he want to do. That's what he wants to do. Just like DSP wants to do what he do.
Anything like that. I never was. All right? And I hope you understand that.
Oh,
Now,
man.
earlier this year, with all this toxic nonsense.
Yeah, selling
about
crack is meaningful. You help out more
I
people than
chose to do an
DSP do.
All right? And I shouldn't have because I told you guys I'd actually decided not to do it. And then I kind of got goaded into
Time
it.
to lie to us.
which
By
I-
who?
that's
By
my
who?
pro-
Who
my-
goaded you into it? Who?
And-
Who?
Oh, the
Oh.
interview served its purpose,
What, the community?
which was
Who goaded them into it?
any of that nonsense and my answers to the nonsense. Watch the interview. My answers are never going to change because those are my answers. That's my truth. I spoke it during the interview.
Goaded.
And if you don't believe it, you don't have to. But that's what I had to say about those nonsensical topics. And I'm done talking about it. And in truth, it worked. Because since that interview, although a lot of people didn't believe it and or just made slander content out of it, at least the interview exists and it's done. Right? And we moved on. This year, I was able to move on and say, I'm not bringing that shit up anymore. We're going to be able to relax. We're going to be able to enjoy
How many times he
gameplay.
told us that?
You know what I'm saying? And we had a
Way
good
too
year.
much.
A lot of that drama stuff went away. Now, there was more drama as more people tried to pull me into their vortexes of shit. You know, I tried to branch out a little bit.
He's
People
doing a good
tell me
job
for
moving
years,
on.
Why don't you do like a podcast with other YouTubers and stuff? And I had opportunity where I was contacted by other YouTubers. I didn't reach out to them. They reached out to me to say, hey, would you like to do a podcast show? And I said,
He do
yeah,
the
I'd
same
be
thing when he talk about
interested. And we
Pandally
never
hitting
really
them up.
talked specifics or anything about it. And then what
He's gonna
happened?
do that with Cat one
blows
day.
up in my
She
face. Well, I
messaged me
made it out
first,
to be like a
and that
villain
shit
or
a lie.
something, when
probably won't
in
ever say that.
reality, I was just in talks about possibly doing a show, and they decided to go a different way because they wanted to make money, right? I didn't make that decision. They did.
What?
You know? So that had nothing to do with me, but yet constantly being tried to pull into the vortex.
Hey,
Constantly
yo,
talking
DSP,
about
why are
me,
you such a bitch?
constantly trying to say shit about me.
Just asking.
Right? To go
Right.
me to say things. This is what these
Goat.
people do because they have nothing else to do. They have no content. They have no validity to anything they do. They're only pertinent when they're causing drama. Get it? So
DSP, when are you
have a
pertinent?
fan base of people who actually like find meaning. It's just, well, what's the next drama today that you're creating so we can laugh at it?
Nah, Review Tech definitely have a
It really
fan
is
base.
a lol cow culture of how do we cause
That
problems?
one fucking dude that give him like $50 every day.
I don't know
every
how that's
stream.
valid. I don't know why that's
Shit, that's
allowed to
minimum.
do, but it is. It seems to me like pretty toxic, damaging very harmful
Then
content.
people show up. I've watched the gaming streams. I'm in the trenches. I watch all the fucking cucumber content.
You know, people
I know what's going on over
trying
there.
to pull me in, and I
DSP don't know what he's
done my
talking about.
absolute best to resist. Right? I've done my after that interview. I was like, that's it. I'm not gonna involve myself or.
Bro, he got like
my
5
audience.
1-minute mans.
Why? Because
having fun.
I don't want to bring
got, like,
people
shirt
into
off,
this anymore.
man.
After that interview, I got so much feedback from my audience telling me, please don't do this stuff anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Do what
we don't want
anymore?
to have anything to do with this because we like watching your
Who said that?
positive content. We like watching fun stuff.
Rob on Wheels? He left you already,
We
DSP.
want gameplay. We want
Oh, I see.
reacting to fun clips from the internet.
That fucking
We want,
drama
short
hound?
streams. We don't want to hear about how the next person
King
is
Goken?
insulting you and not
King
get an
Goken was
insult
lying when he
back,
said that.
And this personal insult about behind the scenes shit. None of this matters. And I still feel so bad. because I know from like the months of like March, April, May, this was all drama that people were constantly embroiled in because of my bad decision, right? It wasn't until I'd say when Street Fighter 6
What is he talking about?
we got that momentum back because there was so much going on.
He's acting like his viewers were being bullied because he did an interview.
Right? But now every once in a while,
His viewers were embroiled in drama because of his
documentary about
decision?
Phil. Oh no, someone's trying to talk shit about
First of all, that
Joe and
already
Phil,
happened.
all right?
Like, do
I
you
commit to
remember
you.
King Jezel, dude?
All right?
In Vidar? And
I
when
commit
Kiwi
to
Farms was actually at war with you?
I am going to do my
That
absolute
was
best.
drama due to your
Stay out of
decisions.
nonsense.
And you fucking ignored it.
It's this simple, all right?
He ignored it.
Don't bring it up because I have nothing to say.
Didn't even
about
do
any of
my
your drama
fucking
and your-
Vidar.
The reason that they are trying to talk about me is to get
this game
a
want me to
rise
do?
out of me, which then in turn gives them more content. You understand?
I don't know how
They
to
want
fucking
to
repair
find
electrical outlets. I'm not a repair
that
man.
they think is going to get my goat, is
Get
going
my
to
goat.
incense me, is going to get me so angry or agitated, right? That then I'm going to respond in a negative way, and I'm going to give them the attention they want because it's a vicious circle. If I respond, now they have something else to talk about. They have more content to respond to. And again, that's exactly what happened with the side scrollers earlier this year with that interview. They made a really toxic, negative show the day after the interview. And it worked because not only did it stir up all my haters, but then I responded to it and now they have more content. And then they have more content. And all year they tried to goad me. Every once in a while, let's bring them up again. Let's poke them again. Let's keep poking them and see if we can get them to say something so now we can have a whole show.
Bruh, DSP do that too,
Show, no
though.
exaggeration. One morning,
No
actually
exaggeration.
mentioned to me
That's a
something about the
fucking
interview again, and I
pig
had mentioned
go.
again or
This
whatever.
dude say that shit so
That
much.
day,
It's always an exaggeration
Considering
too.
Craig sat on his stream. He had no content to do that day.
What does that mean?
So instead, he sat on his stream and said, "I'm going to sit on my stream until Darkside Phil invites me to his show." What? When? First of all, when do I have guests on any of my shows?
I remember that day.
Gameplay stream day.
Bruh, wasn't Craig already streaming? Did he start a stream and say he gonna wait around? I don't remember that part. Somebody else do though.
Sit there and do nothing. It's what I mean. They literally name dropping me can give these people attention. You understand? Which is hilarious because I'm nobody. I'm not a big prominent guy anymore. I haven't been in many years. I'm just someone
Okay,
who
he
likes to
did.
stay
Then I'ma
in
say
lane
he
and
did
play
then.
games and chill with my audience, and that's it. I want nothing to do with this documentary, this podcast, this drama, this crap, this nonsense.
No way, I was in a
This, right?
Craig stream
So it's
from
funny how
the
this
beginning of
documentary
it.
just came out about me again. People are like, are you gonna react to it? No, I promised you guys. Right?
Man, this segment
that I
lasting
would
a long
stay out of
time.
it. That you guys don't want me to jump back down that rabbit hole because all that's going to happen, it's going to bring more drama, more nonsense, more negativity, more toxicity, and it's going to derail us from the stuff we love doing. Instead of sitting here and playing games and enjoying what
We not playing games right now,
It's going to
man.
be constant. Oh, this person said this about you. This person said this about you. This is bringing
He
up.
always talk about how much you want to play games
that's
in the
why-
middle of his hour-and-a-half long podcast that he do actually every day.
And listen,
Guys was so behind on games because I was
drama can
sick.
be fun, correct? It can be.
Correct.
Once in a while, you want to razz someone, you want to make a joke. That I understand. I don't mind the fact that people bring up the name DSP or Darkside Phil in
What?
a razzing way all the time.
You say
Mention
you
my
literally
actions.
complain
People
about
bring
it.
up something stupid that I did, at one point. They
Oh, dude, he's doing that thing. He's actually doing a thing. I always complain about this. It's one thing if you make fun of me and make a this is how you don't play, but it's another if you do insert thing that's happening now. It's one thing if you restream me and make fun of me and make jokes, but it's another thing if you do insert other thing now. It's one thing if you fucking make clone accounts on Twitter and like dislike all of my videos, but it's another thing if you insert thing right here. So now it's okay to razz him and to bring him up as a cheap pop. You know the thing he always bitch about? Other streamers and content creators name dropping me for a cheap pop because dark side feel blah blah blah. Now that's okay. The thing that he always complain about is now okay. Only today. Only today. That's fucking the best, dude. That's the best.
Understand. I don't mind the fact that people bring up the name DSP or Darkside Phil.
He definitely minds. He's complained about this a lot.
By accident. People bring up something stupid that I did, you know, at one point. They bring up the dumb memes. All of that doesn't matter. It's just stupid.
How many times has DSP said, and I quote, keep my name out your mouth? How many times? Literally, he said, keep my name out your mouth. Talking about random people and talking about people we know the name of. But now it's okay. Now it's okay to kind of make fun of DSP. Was it okay when Pro Jared did it? No. That's why DSP waited 3 years and waited until people called him a bunch of bad stuff and then dogpiled him. So what the fuck?
Right?
Actually.
My content. I get to keep making
Actually.
And my audience doesn't give a shit about that stuff.
They don't?
But where it becomes hurtful is when someone's entire agenda basically tear someone down.
So now if their whole agenda is to tear someone down,
correct? That's where it gets dangerous. And there are people out there who are
give us some name drops then.
With me because they feel that
this one of almighty Tevin name drop happen again.
If they were to keep bugging me and doing shit.
Oh shit, I don't do that though.
Out of it, whether it's more content for their channels, whether it's attention, whether again get me to name drop them and or say something. So now they have another topic to talk about today, right?
Never mind. He can't say this is me.
So there you go.
There you go.
So with all that being said, all right, that's why if you're wondering, well, I don't get it. Phil is really missing out on an opportunity right now. A documentary just came out about him. He could easily react to it. He'd make tons of views and money. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not about making the views and
because you
money.
keep telling us.
I'm not. I'm about enjoying the content I'm putting out.
Can you fucking make the content, man, instead of talking about it?
About people making
this dude talk about making shit all fucking day. All he do is talk about making content.
Right?
It's fucking shitty let's plays. Can't even make a thumbnail.
That's not what we're doing right now. You know, we're in the midst of the busiest gaming season. I'm behind on games.
We're behind. You hear him?
It's not the time to drop everything to start talking.
Where are the games, DSP? You're behind, right? Where's the content?
Right this moment, I'm not.
Oh, I'm making a podcast.
Let me put it this way, because here's the thing.
Oh, time to lie.
For every one thing I tell you guys.
No exaggeration. I'm not exaggerating.
You can assume there's 10 times more than that going on behind the scenes.
Well, that's silly.
I'm purposefully not mentioning it.
That's really silly.
That goes for literally everything I say. I'm
dramatic
about that too. I'm not exaggerating. Every time.
Oh shit, he said it. I'm not exaggerating.
There's probably 10 times more going on behind the scenes that
He said it.
So, what do you guys know about? Well, you know there's a documentary. You know there's people trying to pull me into shows and stuff to try to get attention from
I'm going to have to fucking Google how to fix an electrical outlet. Just like in real life.
There's about 10 times more going on behind the scenes of people trying to get my attention, trying to get me to interact with them, trying to get something out of me. It's happening constantly. All right? From every avenue possible, I get bombarded on a daily basis by fucking people trying to pull me into shit. I wish that was a lie or an exaggeration. I really wish it was.
Yeah.
So I just want
you exaggerate about everything, old man. You lie about everything,
when you constantly
even when you don't need to.
By people from every direction.
That's why you call your wife your mama, because you fucking lie so much, jackass.
We're nice to you, and we'd like to give you an opportunity to do this with us, or come on our show with us and do this. And then some people are outright nasty. If you don't do this, we're gonna do this to you, and if you don't do this, we're gonna threaten you with this and that. It's just crazy. It's crazy how people behave differently to try to get what they want. And they never do. Because if you haven't noticed, guess what? I don't involve myself in any of it. Have you seen me involved in any of that shit?
I don't know what that means.
Because I refuse to. I'm not going to become a toxic person, a drama person. I refuse. I very well could. I could change all my content right now to be.
You
just
said that
like these other
before.
fucking people, and I could easily tear them.
He
down.
said this before about everything.
Tear me down constantly, but I don't play that.
I'm getting
game.
planed right now.
I don't want to. That's not who I am. I wouldn't be happy being that kind of person for YouTube because I don't like hurting other people, regardless of if I get over doing it or not. At one point, I'll be honest, when I was younger and more
DSP has said this for like every type of content creation, that he could do it if he want to, but he don't want to because he like being different.
You can do that, and I've felt that personally.
Oh God, it's so fucking cringe now. Hell.
Bring back if you're someone bigger than you, more popular than you, and you can find a way to tear them down and cause them misery. You feel
Misery.
a level of like enjoyment out of it. I don't know what it is. Maybe something with the human condition where
Yeah, DSP.
seeing people get hurt.
Oh,
I don't know.
God.
It's kind of messed up, right? But, and I know because I've had that feeling before.
Yeah. Okay, you being really fucking weird.
Sure, I don't want to do that.
Jesus.
I would much rather be a person who like everyone can live and let live, and everyone can live.
I'm getting flashbacks to all that weird shit he said to people during his FGC
on
days.
everyone else around us to get ahead.
DSP's an awful
There's
person.
enough
Don't
going
ever feel
around.
bad for him.
There's enough people on this planet.
He's literally kicked people when they were down, way down worse than him.
Constantly be at each other's
Not just
throats.
talking about not making money playing
You know what
fucking
I'm
video
saying?
games.
I don't want to.
He's a
be that
piece
kind
of fucking
person.
garbage.
So that's why I stay out of this shit. I want nothing to do with it. At
As
all.
everybody know, I'm
Not
very
to
nice with how I make fun of
any of their
DSP.
shit. I just want to be left alone and left out and do my own stuff for my audience.
You
And
fucking suck.
all I
I'm
aspire
glad more
to.
people
And
make
again,
fun of this dude
that's
every
why when
day.
I see
I
a
remember back
documentary,
like
the name of the
fucking 6,
documentary
7 years
is
ago,
10 years
people
of
thought it was
failure.
gonna
It's
taper
like,
off. Oh no.
Now you could say 10 years of decline. You could say 10 years of, of falling out of prominence.
I can't wait to see
10
how
years
long
of
he actually
ridicule.
talked about this.
All
This
of
is
that makes
tough.
sense. 10 years of failure?
This is tough.
How is that a failure that I'm happier today than I've ever been? I make content that I want to make. I stay out of drama because I don't want to hurt people.
Bro, it's probably some dude in prison that's happy right now. Happier than he was when he was free.
I don't know how
So,
anyone can
like,
justify that and say it's failure.
okay, you might say that they're coping, and they might not. I don't know.
I'm still making a living doing it. I still love what I do. So how is that a failure?
I'm still having fun, and I love what I'm
But if
doing.
you're someone who's
You can't call me a failure because I'm not allowing it.
constantly have to
I'm not allowing you to call me a failure.
have that content, I would argue that's more of a failure than anything else.
So now he calling Turkey Tom a failure.
Rip other people apart to make $1. You're a bigger failure than someone who's way smaller than you. But
This
loves
is
what they do
so
and doesn't hurt
sus.
anyone to make that living. That's
Jesus
my-
Christ.
And you can disagree with that.
No, fuck, we can disagree with it. Remember earlier when DSP said, if you're happy doing what you're doing and you make a living, you're successful? He fucking told us, if you are happy doing what you're doing and you make a living, you're successful. He told us that straight up. Straight up.
You're a bigger failure. to
And are
have
we
that
saying
content.
this?
I would argue that
Yeah, I bet you would argue, man.
rip other people apart to have that content. I would argue that's more of a failure than anything else. If all you can do is rip other people apart to make $1, you're a bigger failure than someone who's way smaller than you but loves what they do and doesn't hurt anyone to make that living. That's my take. And
It's
you can disagree
arguable
with
that you hurt
That's
game devs,
perfectly
DSP.
fine. You know what I mean?
Very, very strong argument can be made.
And by the way, because some people say, oh, now
Categories.
he's ripping up Turkey Tom the documentarian. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not.
You
even
just
speaking
didn't say
about
his
him.
name.
I'm saying all these
See?
people out there
I'm not even speaking about
say shit
him.
like
You
that.
fucking pussy.
Say that. Oh,
You
you're
pineapple.
a failure and all that. I'm not a failure. I'm happy with who I am.
Okay, Turkey Tom
that's
said that too,
life.
though.
I used to be depressed when I was bigger on.
Oh,
YouTube.
come
I was a
on.
depressed mess. I was drinking. I was
Bruh.
unhealthy. I hated myself, and I was
Bruh.
only getting by pumping out millions of videos a day.
You said your depression didn't go away,
You understand
DSP.
what I'm saying? Like,
What you mean
that
you
a
was?
miserable existence. Today,
Huh?
I'm happy.
What?
So that's not being a failure.
Can you tell me how you got rid of it?
Nothing is falling apart. The sky's not falling, and we're
Cringe
having a good
statement.
time. So how can you say that that's a failure? It's just it's misinformation for the sake of clickbait, and it's prominent on YouTube.
Oh, dude, I love it.
So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. But I'm not gonna get myself pulled into that vortex. You're not gonna see me reacting to the.
Bitch, you already in the vortex. You're literally the guy.
That every day there's people trying to pull me in. Will you be? They're gonna be talking about you on this show. They're gonna want you on this show and this. I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter what they say. It's all white noise.
It's a great segment. I like that he opened the stream with this too. It's really helping the clip channels out.
Trying to pull me into their drama vortexes, and I told you back earlier this year. I learned my lesson.
This dude didn't even say hey to anybody in his chat. He did this shit on fight.
Let's stay on.
He didn't even yell at anybody.
Okay?
We turning this sound
Okay,
down.
so that's why, you know,
Strange ASMR.
Because look what's going on. The documentary just released. Everyone's talking about it and wants me to talk about it. I have nothing to say. I'm not going to watch it. I don't have time for it. You know what I mean? Again, I'm not slamming it. I haven't seen it. You can't slam something that you haven't seen. I've learned my lesson in that regard from back in the day.
I agree. For the first time, I have to agree with you.
I used to slam it constantly. And when I finally played it, I was like, I get it now. Well, that was really stupid that I slammed it. I used to make fun of the Down the Rabbit Hole documentary. Oh, anyone who makes a documentary about me is terrible. Then I actually watched it.
You didn't say that.
Like, it wasn't ill-intentioned. You could tell that there's some misinformation.
You charged your fans to watch it too, you fucking weirdo.
But it wasn't ill-intentioned at all, and I have no ill will.
I'm glad that you made other people pay for you to realize this. Just like how he made people pay to realize, dude, it's a little bit of a derail, but not really. He made his fucking fans pay him to watch this documentary about himself so he can realize it's not that bad anyway. Just like how he paid people to make him play Final Fantasy VII. Oh, dude. But you know what? You know, did he? It wasn't like a Patreon go, you know what? I'll take it. I'll hold the L. He tried to, and then he didn't do Project 7. It is what it is.
So I don't know.
But he was like, guys, I actually like Final Fantasy VII now. I hated on it forever, and now I like it. Like, yeah, that's what happens when you give stuff a chance, stupid. Maybe you should have gave it a chance instead of actually dedicating a video series to shitting on it. A game he didn't even understand.
Because there's a chance for personal gain.
Come on now, dog.
So, thank you for understanding. And again,
hated it just because other people liked it a lot.
Trying to pull me into their toxic shit, and I'm absolutely positively not going to pay attention to it. I don't care. I really don't give two shits what's said. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say it as clearly as possible to the entire internet right now. I don't care.
The whole internet. Clip this one, bitches.
Whatever you want about me, you could say as much nonsense, you can bring it all up. It's this simple. I'm happy with where I am in my life right now. Everything
for now
is good. So I'm
not. Is that why you want more members every day? Because you're happy with what you got?
Sour that for me and my
audience. Think about it.
Their own bullshit and nonsense. It doesn't matter.
He just wants to grow.
Talking to,
but he happy with what he got.
About me, none of it matters. It's all nonsense.
White noise? Oh.
It's that simple. All right. So don't come to my streams bringing it up. Don't try to derail this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Member. If cult member moment.
It's gone.
You're banned.
That's always been the rule. But, you know, recently I've been lax.
Dude, you don't even have rules people can read anymore.
And they don't know what's going on. So they say, hey, Phil, did you know someone made a documentary about you? Did you know this or that? You know, I'm not going to say, well, let's just start outright banning every single person.
You did that already.
I wouldn't do that. Because
what?
People don't know that. But at the same time, it's always been.
We being semantic, Sally, because he didn't ban people. But nah, fuck that shit. He told us. I didn't see it. He told us people were bringing up the interview and he was timing them out. And then he said that they wouldn't listen. They wouldn't listen to him timing them out. He didn't say anything at that point, though. He was just timing people out that brought it up. And he's like, oh, I'm not going to ban people that bring it up. Yeah, but you're going to time them out because you already did that yesterday. And DSP, no. If he get timed out in somebody's chat, I guarantee you he'll call it a ban, even though a timeout ain't a ban. And as a streamer, he should be the first fucking person to tell you that. But, yeah, facts is facts. If DSP got timed out some way, he would call it a ban. You know he would. They fucking banned me for 20 minutes.
In a rule that I don't talk about that shit because there's no point to it, right?
What shit?
I've got stuff.
Videos about you?
I've got games to play. I got a react show.
What if they're made by a fan?
After being derailed because I was sick. I got shit to do. I don't have time.
That's why he's not doing it right now. He's so busy talking about being busy.
Whatever they want. I can't stop them. I don't really care.
Genuinely, he's busy talking about being busy.
Looking for their
There's some bum shit.
You know, their stupid blip. Their stupid blurb. The next thing they could talk about that Phil mentioned.
Stupid fucking blip.
don't want to hear about any of it. I don't care.
Yep.
These people they don't exist to me, you know.
Whoa. Turkey time
I got
don't
shit
exist
to
to you?
do, all right?
I got shit to do. I'm
Thank you
busy.
for understanding.
I'm busy
Listening
talking
to
about
this
being
segment.
busy.
Had a little something to get off my chest here today, and now we can move on positively and not have to focus on nonsense. That
Time to shut down the discussion. Nobody else can talk about it.
And, you know,
He's done with it.
hear it. Stick to
Yep,
my-
there you go. See, told you.
to what I promised the committee.
Teacher talked about it. Nobody else can.
People
It's
are
over
like,
now.
I can't believe Phil's not going to address this and that. No, you can't believe it. Then you're deaf. I've been telling you all year I was done with it, right?
Why do you
So that's
say
why.
that?
And by the
as-
way, this shirt is not sitting evenly on
so
my neck.
weird.
It's driving me nuts. Maybe I have.
You're
maybe I have
deaf?
that-
Are you blind?
What's that
What?
thing where you get like bothered?
Don't you
when
pretend
it's
to
even?
care
When
about
something's like asymmetrical? It bothers you. Like my shirt collar is legit bothering me.
blind people or whatever?
Like, why isn't it even? One side is like a different position than the other. It's actually driving me nuts. That's I don't know.
Whoa, no one cares.
So we're gonna move on to the next
What the
segment of
fuck?
the show, but I have to blow my nose. All right. So if you could bear with me.
It
for
was
a
like
second.
the EMP grenade right there.
I'm
You
gonna
just
blow my
start talking
nose
about
before I
actually his
to end
shirt.
the segment. All right. No drama anymore. You know, as it has been all this year. I stayed out of it on purpose. I'm not going back on that now. Doesn't matter who's making a documentary, who's bringing up bullshit and saying nonsense and, you know, threatening me with shit, because that's the other thing too, conscious people threatening me and saying stuff. I literally sit here and all
Who's
I do
threatening
is
you?
games and
Why would you not report someone threatening you,
what
DSP?
am I doing to warrant?
Well, because it's gonna happen again?
Exactly. What
Huh?
have I, right? What have
What?
I done? Who am I really a threat to that you're threatening me?
This is
right?
so
Are
stupid.
you really that threatened by my existence?
He's done this before too, and this is mad cringe. Okay. When he threatened 672, because he's done that, when he threatened to ban 672, is he threatened by 672? Genuine question. Because apparently if you threaten DSP, that means you're threatened by him. This is some shit he got from like the fucking Animal Kingdom, dude. I swear he got this from actually watching animals. The lion is threatening the fucking baby panda because they are actually scared of the baby panda due to its different fur pattern. Legit. Legit. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, next time you actually threaten to ban someone, we can assume that you're threatened by them, which is true, I guess. I guess.
Just think about how threatening, right? What have I done? Who am I really a threat to?
This is the second time he's done this. This you threatening me, so I must be a threat to you
by my
thing.
existence? Just think about how crazy
It's
that is.
so dumb.
I am just a little Joe Nobody on the internet with
I love how he put himself down like this to make people not fuck with him. It's so lame and bitch made. This is something Boogie would do. It's actually something Boogie would do. It's that fucking bitch made.
in their heads that they have to constantly bring me up
Rent free. He's taking terms that people used to make fun of him.
That really drives me nuts.
Oh man,
How
I must be a
exactly
threat to
today?
you
I just
because
don't
you threatened
understand.
me.
How am I involved in any of it? How am I important enough? Why would you even bring me up? It just
Can you fucking
get it.
talk and make
know,
sense?
right?
You're saying nothing.
Like threaten me publicly, repeatedly. Threaten me.
Did you report them? Report them.
What?
You should report them, DSP.
For what reason?
You should report them if they're threatening you, right?
What have I done? What could I possibly do to you that you're making public threats against me?
Public
I'm no
threats.
one.
Report them then.
It doesn't make any sense.
Get them fucking banned.
Unhealthy mental mania.
Mental
Act on
mania
bizarre behavior
is fucking
Quite
weird.
frankly, a lot of these people probably need interventions.
Yeah, we're
If
being
you're that
cringe.
obsessed with a nobody like me, you got problems.
Look how much he put himself
on
down.
to other more important things that's going to actually
Whoa.
get you some kind of level of attention or interest. No one, I'm like
Making fun of
yesterday's
what a
topic. You know what
okay.
I'm saying? Like
I'm losing my mind now.
You know, Turkey
This
Tom
segment's
making
this
a
segment gotta
documentary about
die.
me, we'll get him a little bit of attention, but certainly him doing documentaries on other topics is going to be way more popular than anything covering me. I'm no one, man. Nobody cares.
Oh my god, you're
you
such
know?
a fucking
Just
pussy,
my
dude.
audience of people
Oh
who've been with me
man.
along the way. I'm
There's
so
no way
happy to
Cat
have
watch
that
these
audience
streams.
that have been with me through all these times and all this drama.
Imagine putting yourself down this much to have people not fuck with
They
you.
just want to relax with me, right? That's what it's all about, you know.
Good God. This is like something like
It's just crazy to
the
me
turtle,
that anyone would
the
care
turtle
so much
cartoon
that they
character
would
would do.
win.
You know that weird character trope when it's a turtle with glasses on and they're a nerd.
Polarizing.
Why are you
toxic
bullying me?
everything
I'm
on
just a
YouTube,
little
all around,
guy.
constantly causing
Why
drama
would you
and
bother
insulting
me?
people and saying inflammatory things.
But it's like the
about nothing.
turtle is somehow some really
Haven't you heard
toxic
of her
piece of
truth?
shit, and everybody hate
Stuff
them.
that we do every day is fun. It's fun games.
And they're
to
not
play,
just
graphic
they're not
games,
being
you should have fun
bullied.
Yelling at the net code of Modern
Not
Warfare
like that.
3. You know what I mean? Today we'll have fun laughing at clips from the
He's acting like the little turtle.
It's a good
Why are
time.
you picking on
It's
me? I'm
not
just a
anything
little
ill-intentioned or
turtle.
anything that you would
I'm a
think would
little
get
guy.
upset.
I can't even
Get
run
upset.
fast.
I don't know why. I can't understand it. All right.
That's
Anyway,
fake laugh, man.
now
You
a
done
lot
now
more
for real?
and then we'll move on. Hold on.
He told us he had to blow his nose and talk that long. Obviously, he's fucking around. You think he really got to blow his nose? I mean, maybe a little tiny bit. But yeah, he just want to come back and talk about something else. This is like the commercial break. He should have ran ads. He should have manually ran ads.
You know, if he
You know,
it,
it'll be funny if he's still talking about it.
okay. So, as we move on, I'm just gonna say this to end it. No
Nice.
more nonsense from me, as you know.
Still
And,
talking about it.
You know, if people can't keep my name out of their
He got to get the
mouths,
last word, even though no one's
every time
talking to
you
him.
Hear someone bring up Dark Side Phil or DSP.
Oh, here we go. Time to be
toxic,
weird.
Negative way.
How many times he's done this?
When you hear them do that, here's
Make fun of him.
in your head.
He wants you to make fun of him. He wants you to fucking gun guard.
Think about it this way: I never bring up people.
Why are you talking about DSP? He's not that popular. He wants somebody to say that.
Bring up another YouTuber for no good reason, right?
Yo,
There's
fucking
usually
gun guarding
no valid
ass.
reason, like they're talking.
You want people to defend you online, you weenie, and you won't even admit that.
right? So, in that regard, for them to just be
Defend me, Snort Army.
why can't you get over?
Defend me.
That's lame and pathetic, and move on. That should be what everyone thinks when they hear one of these.
He's done this before. This speech has happened
I want
like
nothing
super
to do with
recently.
these people. So why do you gotta bring me up to get a rise out of your audience or whatever? Like how lame, right?
You just said it's okay.
Equivalent of a Rickroll at this point.
What?
What everyone thinks when they hear one of these people name drop me.
Remember when he said he was done? This dude went blow his nose and came back, and he's coming up with a whole new point to make.
Right? I want nothing to do with any of these people. So why do you gotta bring me up to get a rise out of your audience or whatever? Like how lame.
He just told us in this segment that it's okay to bring him up. It's okay to name drop him. He don't care.
Right? This is like the equivalent of a Rickroll at this point.
Explain how.
Rolling was so popular how long ago? 15 years ago? And it was the meme that got beaten to death. Now when you hear someone do a Rickroll, it's like, oh God, Rick rolling. What are you, like 5 years old? Are you know, how outdated can you possibly be? It's just lame. It's like a cheesy dad joke, right? That's what it
DSP,
really should be at this point.
you think it's funny still, though?
What are you, fucking lame?
Yeah,
This yet? Have you not noticed that Phil has fallen out of prominence? He's literally a small-time content creator.
Dude,
He
this
doesn't
is
bring anything
wild.
up. He's not
Like, he
perking.
genuinely was asking for people to defend him.
That should be the reaction people give. But I guess people are just so up their own ass about drama on YouTube that any drama is good drama to them. You know what I'm saying?
Can you stop with this voice, though?
Okay. So, folks, let's move on.
This segment genuinely made me, I'm not going to pretend like I respected
The
DSP,
second time.
but
And
I guess technically I did in a way.
Is,
And I definitely respect them less now.
When you hit level 25 in Modern Warfare 3, you've officially hit the part of the game where now the unlocks begin.
I agree.
Okay?
There's
The
nothing he can do
unlocks
about
have
it.
begun. You can now start getting all this cool stuff. You can
And now
get
we're supposed to pretend to care about video games. We're talking about Call of Duty unlocks. Talk about fucking
It really feels
meaningless.
like the whole 5
Jesus Christ.
hours of gameplay that you build up to that point
Wow.
is just time wasting. Which
Wow.
sucks because it shouldn't
This
be.
dude
You know
talk
what I
about
mean?
this shit like he's actually living it, dude.
Prominent in
Like
there.
he's talking about it like he's in the animated world. So I picked up my M4 and I immediately knew I had to put a sniper scope
And now
on
you
it
can start selecting
to get more
what you want
headshots.
to level up.
And then I leveled up.
Now it feels like Call of Duty again. Okay? And so yesterday I played with 3 weapons. I started with a
Love extended gameplay discussion, especially when a game is fucking Call of Duty.
tactical kills. I didn't even know this existed.
Why don't Tim the Tevin do this on his stream? Talk about the game like
I didn't know it was
this.
in the game, and apparently it's been in the game for ages, and I never used it. I don't know if anyone really does.
Bro, it's so
You gotta
lame.
get 30 kills with this side shooting, and essentially
It's so lame.
to like
He just wastes so much
what I get
time
from
talking
close range
about
was
the
more
game.
accurate. I'm not exactly sure how it worked.
And then he's dumb.
But I
He's
did though.
dumb.
Then I
He's
switched
so
to a,
fucking dumb.
Marksman rifle.
Why you don't know how it works? Why you bothering to talk about it?
Not a full zoom sniper, but it's more like a mid-range gun.
You sure?
And I
You
started
might not know.
with a scope. And I
I'm not a
started doing
gun
really
guy,
well. Like, there were
by
some
the way.
maps that, man, you could tell those maps are made for that kind of gameplay, and I started getting cool kill streaks and stuff, and it was really
You want to
fun.
talking about beating the dead horse? We talking about Call of Duty right now,
I
man.
switched over to an SMG, the Strike.
That in the dead horse?
I only used that for like 1 or 2 games. I didn't have really enough time to really play it. And it was fun. So I was having a good time, and then I ran out of time. I was like, I was starting to unlock stuff, and it's getting good. And
Oh,
I'm
dude,
time to
I'm
play,
10
which
minutes
always
behind.
happens, right? But that was the good. The bad was that, only the second day I'm playing this thing, and already the flaws are showing with the netcode and the latency, where, you get the drop on someone, you literally open fire, and you instantly you're every bullet, and then all of a sudden they just go, oh, look at you. They don't fire you. They just look at you like this, like a stern look, and you're instantly dead. Like, wait, what? That's not happening.
It was genuinely 40-something minutes.
I was laying prone, and
Whatever that segment was, the no drama segment,
straight line like ducks in a row, and you start going away. I'm sitting there with the marksman rifle with the scope, just shooting bullets straight through lines of enemies, and it's hitting.
That was a
The bullets
lot.
are going ba-doom, 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 hitting. It shows hit indicators. But
Ba-doom,
no one
ba-boom,
is dying.
ba-doom.
And then they just pull out and start spraying, and I die instantly. It's like, what? I'm literally lined up. You're walking right into my line of sight. A high damage rifle. I'm shooting multiple times. It's showing hit indicators. No one dies, but you're just spraying in the hallway, and I die. Like, what kind of gameplay is this, right? And I hate to say it,
Yeah,
but
these
that's
people
about
gonna get a
the equivalent of the experience
weird
you're gonna get in
colored
this game online.
bathroom.
It's sad. Again, I hate to say this is like maybe the 8th year in a row. The netcode feels exactly the same. It doesn't feel like they have improved the gameplay experience of this game at all, nor have they tried. Every year,
I'm glad you bought it then.
the year before, and it's just par for the course, fine, and they never improve it. It's sad that people every year buy this game and they have that same experience and they think that's fine. Oh, it's fine. It's what we're used to. Yeah, but it's bad. Just because you're used to it. No one dies, but you're just spraying in the hallway and I die. But that's about the equivalent of the experience you're gonna get playing this game online. It's sad. Again, I had to say this is like maybe the 8th year in a row. The netcode feels exactly the same. It doesn't feel like they have improved the gameplay experience of this game at all, nor have they tried. Every year, they copy paste the netcode from the year before.
He bought this, by the way,
and
day
it's
one.
just
Hyped it up.
par for the
Playing it
course
tonight.
fine, and they never improve it. It's sad that people every year buy this game and they have that same experience and they think that's fine. Oh, it's fine. It's
Who say it's fine? The game got mostly negative reviews on
bad.
Steam.
Just because you're used to it doesn't mean
All the
it's
content
bad.
creators
You demand
shit on the
bad.
fucking storyline. What is he
Now
talking
Call of
about?
Duty Continues.
He bought it. He's part of the
And the
problem.
most prominent first-person
You,
shooter,
yes, you.
despite the fact that it is full of problems, right? So, it is what it is. If I'm going to continue to play the game, I just gotta accept there's gonna be matches where the connections are shit, and there's gonna be situations where it's not accurate and people are rewarded for nonsense, and there's nothing you can do about it, right? You just gotta kind of accept the nonsense if you want to enjoy this game. So, I was having a good time, regardless, and I'm looking forward to using a lot more weapons
This
and everything.
motherfucker
definitely
is
a lot more fun. I haven't
garbage.
even gotten close to touching Warzone yet. I definitely want to get my fill in multiplayer before we jump into Warzone, but don't worry, I know there's people out there who want me to try Warzone. I'm willing to try it. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I'm willing to try it. We'll see. Okay. Now, last night we played Super
We're
Mario
not
Wonder,
playing
and we
Beat
are at the very
Simulator.
tail end of the game. I finished all of World 6. I did the 2 final special world stages. And when I say I beat all these,
Game
100%
trolling.
all the purple coins, the flags at the end, and all the hidden seeds and everything. 100% is
Now we're
everything.
talking about
So,
Mario.
it's all done and good. And all that's left in the game at this point, there's 3 stages left in Bowser's World, which is World 7, which I didn't know there was a World 7, but there is. So there's 3 stages left there. And then apparently, once you 100% all those, the game opens up an ultra challenging final stage at the end of Special World, and that's the true ending of the game. So the thing is, with the pacing that we have had, sadly, I feel like we're gonna beat it real fast. Like, I think these stages, they're not that challenging. We already beat the Special World stages, which seem to be the hardest in the game. So I don't think like these final Bowser stages are gonna be that tough. So I'm thinking, this next stream we do of it, which will be tomorrow, by the way, we'll talk about that in a second. Will likely be final 3 stages, final challenge stage, done. And I don't think it's gonna take 2 hours. So it might be a situation where I excuse me, stupid cold. Where I finish the game quickly. And then maybe we just do a Q&A session and we just chill or whatever, right? Not exactly sure, but kind of feeling that's what we're going to do or whatever. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but we're right there at the end, all right? So that's good news because now we're lined up to finish multiple games this week as we're about to talk about, all right? So let's talk about the schedule. Today, we got this podcast of
Big
course.
ups
Once
to
this is done,
Biscuit
we're all
Bunker.
going to jump
You
over
missed
to
an
this reaction reaction
insane
video.
drama
Continuation of
pre-stream,
the internet.
like
Getting the show back on
actually
track. Okay.
insane.
For a week when I was sick. Then we had a makeup show for the last Halloween episode. Today, we are moving forward. There will be things
And
on the
always
show today, like,
pretending to care about making content.
various other topics.
This
Don't
dude
worry,
talk
okay?
about making content so damn much,
So
man.
should
You
be
swear
the
he's
truth.
got a
I'll say this, all right?
fucking
Sadly,
studio.
We have lost a lot of support on that channel.
You
Why?
swear he's
And I would say-
Mr.
and that
Beast.
sucks because
And always
one thing,
begging.
If the reason that the support on the channel waned was because you don't like the content.
Here we go.
You don't think that, it's a valid thing to invest in or to enjoy. But I
Why he pretending like he know why anybody's doing anything? No. Oh my God. And he's doing that. It's one thing if bullshit. It's one thing if people stop supporting my content because they thought it wasn't good. Well, you wouldn't know if they thought that. And if they told you they thought it wasn't good, you would fucking ban them. What the hell?
That's the case. The case is I was sick. And because of that, we didn't have the show for a week. Right? And then when we came back,
What a
the makeup
victim.
show, and a lot of people didn't like the makeup show because it was horror and it wasn't timed properly, right?
So why did you do it?
And so because of that, we lost, no exaggeration, like a ton of memberships.
That's not why we lost them, though.
Because I didn't look at the number
Come
yet.
on, man.
Obviously, when I set up the stream in a few minutes here. But basically, you know, I'll look at the. We lost,
Listen to
no
this.
exaggeration, like a ton of memberships.
Listen.
You know, the channel, I was looking at it because I didn't look at the number yet. I'll look at the number, obviously, when I set up the stream in a few minutes here. But basically, you know,
hit everything wrong.
I lost hundreds of dollars.
Like I said, he only look at green and red arrows.
But basically,
He looked at it but didn't look at it?
like a ton of memberships. You know, the channel, I was looking at it because I didn't look at the number yet. I'll look at the number, obviously, when I set up the stream in a few minutes here. But basically, you know, I lost hundreds of dollars of support on the channel. And it was all members. It was all because of memberships, you know, that
No, it wasn't.
went away.
No, it wasn't. What about super chats?
And
What about ad
I'll tell you,
revenue?
It was definitely representative in the amount.
What a dishonest fucking goddamn stream, man.
Previously,
Holy cow.
on a weekly basis, we'd have anywhere from 30 to 40 different people posting up nominations.
You don't even have that many members to be down that much money.
We'd have probably around a dozen to 15 nominations.
Not just because of
We
members.
had like
Hundreds?
17 nominations from regular viewers, or I should say regular members, and only like 9 from ultra members. So that's like half, right? That's not good. All right? I'm hoping that today we can get stuff back on
Hundreds
track.
must mean like
Whether
200 or
that means that
something.
maybe people's memberships lapsed, and because now the show will be back on track and more pertinent, people will like the show again, and maybe they'll renew their memberships. Whether it's, you know, a situation where maybe it's the holiday season, right? It's the season of giving, as they say. Perhaps if you're watching the React show today, and you're watching it, you know, oh, you know, I'd like to support the community, and maybe give
Season
people
of giving
memberships,
is the
right, to
beginning of
channel.
November.
That's gonna help. Number one, you
Only
have to
if you're giving a
understand,
DSP
I don't get
and his wonderful
any
fan
ad
base.
revenue from the majority of videos on that
Majority.
channel. They all get claimed by third parties. React content mostly gets claimed by a third party, and you don't get ad revenue on it at all. So that channel operates on membership revenue and contributions that come in during streams. So like super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, and tips. That's how that channel
Tips?
gets revenue. And up until now,
Tips
the channel
said
provides
last.
meaning.
Dude, this segment exists for him to ask for members.
Time to doing a new React show, into doing some
Fuck you mentioning tips for?
tier maker. It all made sense.
Holy
But
shit,
sad
OBS
now,
exploded.
I lost a ton of that support.
I'm not here to get
through my
shout
illness.
outs.
And now, unless it bounces back,
It's just me and my
yeah,
gang.
it's going to be hard to justify doing that
AEG.
show every week.
Oh my god.
Support
What up?
to keep it going. So I am hoping
Yeah, I
that
got my
today
bits on
during
me.
the show,
I ain't trying to
that
tip
more
right
people
now. Holy shit.
will come by and
for
consider
my band,
supporting it,
I
and
got a
consider,
sock right now.
you know,
Big ups.
contributing to that.
Mad Adder.
What will happen?
Now,
We'll
the
see.
10 gives up.
I want to get back to where I was.
Gang
We were
right
going
now.
smoothly.
Yeah, I got my bits on
37
me. I ain't trying to tip
shows
right now. I ain't trying to tip
this
right
year.
now.
37
And my band meet,
that
I
people
got a sock
enjoyed it
right
and
now.
had support and was good.
Yo,
And
you
now I
people
get
on
sick
site,
and we hit this
turn on stream
roadblock.
right now.
And it's like, this
Stream
sucks.
right now.
You know, it's just
Me and
another
King
hurdle.
Bone.
It's just
Yo,
another
free
bump in the
throw
road,
right now.
as they
Free
say,
throw
right?
now. I'll
So
talk tips.
I am definitely
I don't know
hoping
what y'all cheering about.
that
What y'all cheering about? Matter
it'll
of fact,
bounce
add
back.
some string.
You know,
I'm
starting
talking
today.
tips
Today will
right
be a
now.
great
Tips
day.
right now.
If you like
If
that
we
React
play with
content, if you
Michelle,
want to help out a
you can
lot,
get banned right now.
please support the
Get banned
React
right
stream.
now.
That'll
Team
happen
no
literally
choice,
right
you
after
know,
this one.
the
The
10 gets up.
pop up.
To Panzer, still running. Not Kiwi Josh, Rabies 13, Vibranty,
If you're watching on
K-Train,
Twitch,
Fast Track,
over there,
Robotic, Gentleman,
that would help a ton.
They sent
Okay?
me tips on the altar. GSM Gaming, and Alex Gunn.
So, we got the React show. And then once that show is over, we'll be jumping back over here tonight.
This also mean I gotta do 3 wheel
Modern
spins.
Warfare 3. We'll have more multiplayer, and I think tonight would be a really good stream because I'm getting unlocks now. Like everything I'm doing
Man,
will work towards.
I can't believe he's playing Call of Duty again. Like today.
get to that point.
3 days of
Now
Call
we're-
of Duty.
we're gonna
First
be in the
stream,
box
2 days in a row.
I wonder what the new daily challenge.
And then the only gameplay today is going to be Call of Duty. He's trying so hard to sell it.
Modern Warfare.
I can't believe this dude sometimes, man.
Okay. Now tomorrow, Monday, is a day of end game fun for 2 different games. The first stream.
Do you hear this marketing right now?
Spider-Man 2, yes, as a daytime stream for the first time at EJ.
This car salesman.
Will be a major stream. We are only 5 story missions away from beating the game, but
I swear it always cut off.
side mission to complete to finish the storyline. We have one major piece of side content. And I think we still have like 4 mini missions to do, and then apparently there's one more thing of side content that will open up at the end.
Yeah, he got to squeeze the little bit of like week 1 hype out of it. As he simultaneously shits on everybody that do the same thing.
Will we get it done on Monday or not? I don't know.
One day DSP is going to say, I'm not chasing the dragon.
Usually do another stream of it later on in the week to wrap it up, but it's going to be a lot of end game stuff.
Then he's going to name drop the South Park. He's going to like fucking pig explain the South Park episode.
Monday night will be a very fun
so
late night
fun.
stream of Mario, as it looks like we will be completing Super Mario Brothers.
Imagine a DSP stream not being
And
fun.
on top of that, it also looks like we're going to be having some chill fun because, like I said, if I beat it within that hour or whatever, we'll probably just do like a chill Q&A session and just hang out together. So we'll see.
Can you
Tuesday is a
stop
new game premiere.
using
Like a Dragon
stupid
Gaiden.
buzzwords?
This game released on Thursday, but as I told you guys, I wasn't comfortable starting a new playthrough until we started wrapping up others. We already beat Alan Wake.
I'm kind of looking forward to the Like a Guide Ninja stream, only because I played it a little bit.
Tuesday, the daytime
And it's got that one
will
part
be Like a Dragon Gaiden premiering
with
right here
the
on DSP game.
the real ladies,
The night
the
stream
real
more
ladies,
Call of
the
Duty
dating
multiplayer.
segment.
And then
where
on
you,
Wednesday, it's
You
likely
pretty
to
much
be
act
more
like
a Dragon
KG.
Gaiden
It's a
during the
KG
day.
simulator. You go to one of them
The
little
late
like
stream on
weird
Wednesday is up in
bars,
the air. If we
and the
complete
ladies lean
Spider-Man
over
2 dinner
and you look at
that
their
we
chest.
wanted to do on Monday,
and they say, ah, ha, 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 ha.
Wednesday night will
Are
probably
my
be
boobs
Modern
big?
Warfare.
And you
But,
say yes, and they say, wow, thanks for the compliment.
you know, a little bit close to platinuming it.
The
or
game
whatever.
forced you to
Probably
do
I'll play
it.
again on Wednesday night,
At least for a
my
little
last
bit.
stream of the week, to finish the game and give it a send off. So that'll be good because if we're wrapping up Spider-Man and Mario this week, that means we could focus on
Sweet
Like a
pink
Dragon,
bathroom I gave these
focus on
people.
Modern Warfare.
Look at this
We got a
clown
new game
bathroom.
coming out this Friday.
You go in the bathroom and look like
It is
this.
Super Mario Brothers RPG. Well, Super Mario RPG,
Relax.
which I actually played about 2.5 years ago, on the Switch. But this is the remake. This is modern graphics, modern music,
Wish I could put this
gameplay
in.
tweaks and changes to make it a modern game. And this is an outstanding RPG. If you've never played it or seen it before,
Bruh, the marketing, the shilling, the promotion.
Enix in the 90s when they were at the top of their game for turn-based RPG. So I hope you'll join me for that starting this.
Hope you'll join me.
It should be a good one. It should be a good time. I can't wait to play it. So that should be fun.
Yeah, I can't wait for you
By
to
the way,
beg, dude.
It's not a super lengthy game. From what I remember, I think it's like 15, 20 hours. You need to do everything in Mario RPG. I'm also hearing Like a Dragon Gaiden is not a super long game. I'm hearing the stories around 10, 12 hours long, and if you do side content, you can be up to 20. So these are not ultra 30+ hour playthroughs like the other games I've been playing, like Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man. They've been so lengthy, right? These new games coming up are not that lengthy. So that means we will have potential.
It's wild that he need games to be so short for them to work now.
Bring back Starfield and finish off the story of that. That can be coming. If you want to see something,
Damn.
RoboCop, perhaps.
We need games to be 15, 20 hours, AAA, amazing quality. All the content got to be condensed as fuck.
So there you go.
And then he can make a good playthrough,
Now,
maybe.
normally, I would do shout outs, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to do some shout outs here today, and we're going to see how much time we got.
You don't have a lot of them?
We start off with Big Mac,
Oh.
who re-upped their membership for 7
Sadly, he do.
Man, your streams are meaningful. Thank you. You're welcome, Big Mac. And again,
Your streams are meaningful.
one of the major things that keep me going is that people tell me, despite
Look how, like, actually, like, this dude, he manipulates his viewers, and he try even harder to manipulate his viewers. And he tries his hardest to be a genuinely manipulative streamer. But then his fucking viewers manipulate the shit out of him, too, because he get people like Big Mac or whatever the fuck actually lying. And they know they're lying. They're probably giggling right now because they wasted $1 or whatever the fuck to make DSP think that he's worth something, which is in reality is more fucking harmful than calling him a piece of shit, to tell him that he's meaningful and worth something, because he's gonna just repeat it to us over and over and over. And he's gonna try a little bit harder to beg next time he beg, because Big Mac told him that he was meaningful. People tell me that my content's meaningful, man. I don't want to go away. I love doing this. I love hanging out with you guys. I love making robust content. So please tip me. I'm not begging. I'm just trying to get you to support me sticking around because you like me so much. And then Big Mac give him $1 again.
all the shit that keep me going is that's really. We're going to do some shout outs here today, and we're going to see how much time we
Look
got
at this
left.
clown show.
Okay? We start off with Big Mac, who re-upped their membership for 7 months and said,
Whoa, 7 months. Never mind. This dude the fucking goat.
Thank you. You're welcome, Big Mac. And again, that's really one of the major things.
It's like
keep me going. Is that people tell
DSP got to think about how genuine these people are, right? Because you tell us that if we tell you your shit's meaningful, you're going to keep doing it. And that means something to you. And then people tell you right after. And you're like, oh, yeah, thank you. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, that's why they're telling you that.
That we love daily, and you're not here because you're sick and it sucks, right?
And he's a victim.
Appreciate that.
He's just a
People
victim.
don't let my 15 years of hard work and dedication go unnoticed. That people actually care about it. You know, I appreciate that so very much. So thank you for that, Big Mac. That was nice, kind words. The Lucky Gremlin re-upped their membership at the Ultra level for 5 months. Thank you for the Ultra level of support. I really appreciate that, Lucky Gremlin.
What do you say?
Happy Diwali, Phil. Hope you have a great year. So Diwali, what is Diwali?
Slayer holiday.
I have no idea what it actually is. So, okay. Thank you for all the hard work. Don't let trolls get
Mr. International.
I'm prepared for my holiday tonight, but have a great evening and keep it chill. Sounds good. So what is Diwali? Can anyone explain that in the chat? What is the holiday? Because I am
You can Google it.
It's an Indian holiday. Is that true? It's the festival of light for Hindus. A festival of fireworks. Oh, it's kind of like Indian Christmas. Oh, really? Oh, no, I never knew it like that. I never knew that it was like Indian Christmas. Oh, that's cool. Well, happy Diwali to anyone who's celebrating today. I wish you the best. I hope you have a safe holiday. Fun one. There you go.
Oh.
Is that true?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Also, it's a double XP event. If you're Indian, you earn double experience today only. Oh, what? Everyone gets a free double XP multiplier if you live in India. Oh, okay. Got it. It's also big in the UK. Well, that's true. The UK has a very heavy Indian population, correct? So that would make sense. Oh, really? Theirs is it was 4 years ago that I played Super Mario RPG. Oh, I didn't realize it was that long ago. I thought it was only like 2 years ago. I'm being told it was 4 years ago. And it was a 15-part playthrough, so only 15 hours, so it's a shorter game. There you go.
Nice.
I knew it wasn't a very long game. Okay. All right, some shout-outs to do here. On the tip side of things...
Why do we think we're going to spend the exact amount of time playing the remake, though?
Return of Trisexual Shepherd. Probably never. I did replay
Whatever, who
Mass Effect
cares?
3 years ago.
I hope he beat the game in 5 hours. I hope he fucking speedrun it, and everybody else can have fun playing it.
Sucks. It's so boring. It's just a horrible grind, and not very fun to play. Nor
See
watch.
what the wheel ended on.
I actually
Add 30 minutes.
And support that I've ever had on any stream ever up to my career to that point.
The wheel scamming already.
But it was literally the worst ever. And everyone was telling me, wow, this game really is not very good. And I was like, I gotta agree with you. Like, they turned Mass Effect from an RPG with some action elements to an action game with some RPG elements to a pure third-person cover-based grinding
Game goes up to 211 hours. No, 212 hours.
They really did ruin that franchise.
And 6 minutes.
It's pretty sad. But anyway, I don't think we'll see the return of Steve Cortez anytime soon. I have no plans to go back and play those original games, you know. Unless what I would say is maybe when Mass Effect, the new one is going to come out, which, if you can believe it, the reports are it's not coming out until 2029. So why did they just tease it this week? Remember last week they had like that teaser or whatever? Why did they show that if it's not coming out for 6 years? Stupidity. Anyway,
How was it stupid, though? I get you think it's a waste of your time, but is it stupid?
Maybe I'll replay.
This dude's so fucking mature.
I really doubt I would replay the whole trilogy, but maybe I would like replay one of them. You know what I mean? So we'll see.
Nice cloud chase playthrough eventually. 6 years from now. Man, I hope even more people making fun of this dude if he's still around in 6 years.
A $2 tip.
I hope we have fucking websites dedicated to it.
Turbo HD remix. Thank you very much.
Some motherfucker make the equivalent of Trovo. And you just go over there and make fun of DSP. And you get a bunch of money. They sign everybody to $1 million deals, like Kick. And he complain about it on stream every day. That'll be fucking great.
Righty. I'm trying to see how much time we have left. Not a lot.
Oh, man.
Okay. Let me see. Let me try something here while I'm looking at it.
Frogger not live? He's missing out on this.
To the person who was trying to get unbanned, I just unbanned you.
Oh.
Because I saw their email here and I was like, I might as well just do this now. Because there's a person who was trying to get unbanned this morning. You should be unbanned as of right now, just so you know, if you're watching. I just unbanned it, so hopefully it worked. Okay.
Super sus.
What are we fighting?
The wheel ended on SB.
Right.
Dips us up. So big ups. Shawnee Bot.
Bot is our goat.
All right. So
Gifts up
that's what we
to
got.
Flying Pony,
We only
the
have
first
about
month.
like 15, 20 minutes left on the show. So no real time to do suggestion box or anything. What I would say is let's open up the chat to...
Let's open up the chat to Q&A. Damn near the equivalent of the suggestion box. What the fuck you think people gonna be able to talk to you about DSP? Like, what are we gonna talk about? Genuinely.
do some Q&A. If anyone wants to talk and ask me a question, please tag me in the chat. That's at DSP Gaming.
And we need to tag you. You staring at the chat.
By the way, it looks like there's some good variety on the react show today.
Don't care.
Ads and ad stuff, and they really enjoy it. Like, that was super unique. I had people asking me, would I do another one for Christmas? Would I do another
You're talking about the ad thing. What about Q&A, man? You're just advertising yourself now. Again.
I much rather, in my opinion, prefer the more laid-back events. And we haven't done one in so long.
Literally, he's promoting himself.
So, I hope you guys will join me for that. That's going to be here.
DSP, you're promoting yourself.
To see me play Jack 2 again. A lot of
Some dude asking for Jack fucking 2, so it's Area Lord on the sock.
dude, they have like ultra violent.
Q&A.
They have an issue with that.
Hey, yo, you gonna play Jack 2 again?
Kind of product. I use at PSAs, like public service announcements. Those are advertisements. They're trouble for watching them on YouTube, and you might say, well, it's fair use. You're right. That's going to get in trouble. About,
I'm sorry. We're not missing anything.
Back then, that was me.
This pre-stream's over with.
Tiak Ak has just
fucking 30-something minutes until this dude actually do the bullshit content he's been promoting all day.
Various different.
But yeah, big ups. This pre-stream over with. This shit a waste of time now. You can close the tab. Sadly, I can't skip ahead anymore, and it's only gonna get worse.
Those games are
please, for the love. Oh god, is he still promoting something? Is he promoting some vague event?
You see, but it all depends on what you like. That's the thing. I'm a jack of all trades. I know I'm a master of none, but I'm definitely a jack of all trades where I got a little something for everyone out there because I've been around for so long and I put out so many playthroughs and so much content. You see? Okay.
What's the sports games then?
Jeez. Alan just did a super chat. Thank you, Alan. He said, I've been around since 2012. To this day, I think it was hilarious. You'd shit on a game or the developers. Too bad everyone's opinion randomly flipped. Yeah, and
random,
including documentarians, it really was this is how you don't play. What happened was people found.
Damn. Q&A. DSP's obviously happy. Wait, hold on.
Documentarians, it really was this is how you don't play. Yeah, and as people have said, including documentarians, it really was this is how you don't play.
What documentarian said that? The dude you told us you didn't watch the video? Sadly, fucking Turkey Man said that this is how you don't play started DSP's downfall. But DSP's downfall started when he fell out of his mama.
What happened was people found
the fuck are you talking about?
You could capitalize on toxicity. And instead of laughing with someone, you could laugh at someone. And especially someone like me, I was an easy target because I didn't have any partnerships or collaborations with anyone. I was kind of like a lone guy, just doing my own thing. So when people targeted me for this...
He was easily targeted because he didn't have... What now?
People found out on YouTube. You could capitalize on toxicity. And instead of laughing with someone, you could laugh at someone. And especially someone like me, I was an easy target because I didn't have any partnerships or collaborations with anyone. I was kind of like a...
He was partnered with Machinima, and they factually took videos down. And I'm not just saying that. I'm not just remembering that. DSP tells us that they did that. What?
Lone guy, just doing my own thing. So when people targeted me for this kind of stuff, it was easy. It was easy pickings, So almost overnight, within a time period of like 2012 into 2014, so it was like maybe a year and a half time period there, people went from Phil was a prominent top gaming YouTuber to Phil is the laughingstock of YouTube and sucks. And it just became a meme. And it was unstoppable. It was an unstoppable force.
One more wheel spin.
Case of showing that YouTube opinions can completely flip based on viral content. It's not like I changed. I didn't change the content. How is it that the same content that was ultra popular, all of a sudden now everyone thinks sucks? It's like, huh? It's the same content. Didn't change. You changed. The audience changed. The mentality of YouTube changed. It went from being a positive audience to a toxic audience. And
oh man,
there's really, I don't know how I could have avoided that. There's definitely things I could have done better. But I don't know how I really could have avoided that because I really feel like I was one of the very first cases of that happening on YouTube. And back then,
snowflake moment. Guys, 250K
there
glow.
Was no track record. There was no history of seeing people go through levels of YouTube popularity. So there was no, in this case, this is what happened. So learn from that and do it differently. No, I was the first person it happened to. So I'm the one everyone else can now learn from. Anyone else who's getting YouTube popular and they start seeing people make fun of them likely will ride that wave and laugh with everyone and make their own videos making fun of themselves and doing that kind of thing. For me, I didn't have that that experience.
Wow. You are a nasty old man.
Kind of
You
thing.
should fucking wear a mask and mittens to stream, dude.
For me,
So you
I
can't dig in your fucking nose and dig in your
didn't
ears.
have that experience. I didn't have that example to live by.
Then he looked.
And I essentially
I like the idea of looking as if something could come off or out of your ear and you don't know what it is.
poorly and
Like I gotta see this shit. I gotta see what the fuck came out of my ear, man.
happened, right? Anyway, thank you for the super chat, Alan.
Yeah, thank you for the bait,
We are
Alan.
winding down now. We do have to end the show shortly, so if anyone has some last minute questions or whatever.
We didn't have a
Okay.
okay. Yeah, okay, it's right.
Excuse me.
This is a great Q&A, man.
Oh. Manscaped and Dr. Squatch special edition Harry Potter soap.
Thank you, Derek.
Derek just got. They make Harry Potter soap. Okay then.
YouTube trying to tell Derek to do
Does Cat
something.
watch my old playthroughs?
He's
Doubtful.
probably a
I don't think so. No.
dirty little bitch. I'm sorry.
Jex Gaming says level 55 Modern Warfare 3.
How
And
does he not know? Wait. He's trolling.
interesting. Does Cat ever watch my old playthroughs? Doubtful.
Oh, doubtful. I don't think so. And a no. 3 answers. Doubtful, comma. I don't think so, comma. No.
Stuff like that. And they're also enjoying zombie.
Meaningful.
What's for dinner tonight? I don't know.
I don't know.
Everything she could make.
My
One
wife.
of them is like
It's
a
up to that
broccoli, one of
bitch
them
to
is
do
like a
it.
casserole,
Is she still sick?
soup. I think we have like 3 or 4 meals she can make today, whatever she feels like. So I don't know. I don't know what we're having.
Yeah, you don't know a lot of stuff, man.
Where's Jasper? He's in the house somewhere.
I don't know.
Don't know exactly where. He's in the house somewhere. Where do you think he is?
Why even read that? Just fuck that person, man. You're gonna respond that
Best
way.
dish I can cook.
Nothing.
My family recipe.
My
A pasta sauce or marinara sauce, because it is a family recipe that's been in my family many years. It went from my grandfather and his family to him, to my mom, and to me, and each one of us has refined it and changed it a little bit over the years. Like when my mom gave me the recipe, I would argue the sauce was a little bit on the sweeter side, if that makes sense, and a lot more tomatoey. I've made it more, reduce the sweetness, but added a lot more savoriness with a little bit more spices and things like that. I just made it a little spicy. I add some red pepper flakes and stuff to it to give it a little kick. So my sauce is a little different than hers. But that's definitely the best thing I know how to make. I'm not a good cook. That's the one thing that I can make that's super good. Okay.
You told us that she put red pepper flakes in it too.
Okay.
I know what you're getting at. You put more red pepper flakes, but don't act like she didn't put red pepper flakes in it. That video you made with Panda Lee, you talked about the recipe, and red pepper flakes were in the original recipe.
Do I have a big ZD
You
recipe?
fucking
I just know how to
scam.
make the sauce. That's it.
Sham fucking bullshit ass
Thank you, Cliff.
motherfucker.
Cliff has been watching for roughly a week. It says that it loves the content and dedication. Thank you, Cliff. And just think, when I'm not sick, and I sound a little better, and I'm not coughing. and
Most
doing stuff,
uncreative man in the
I'll be
world.
honest,
Can't
I
even make a
energy
fucking soup.
As I did before this.
Can't even, no, not a
I'm
soup.
looking at
Can't
it,
even make
I feel
sauce.
like I definitely lost like a lot of energy and stuff with this stupid cold, and I can't wait.
What are
to
we
get back.
talking about? Being sick?
You know, but it feels like right now I'm still kind of
Interesting hiccup.
No, I don't use any product in my hair. I use a simple shampoo conditioner combo. That's it. I don't put anything in my hair at all.
This is the real Q&A.
Onions? Oh yeah, I always put a couple of white onions in my sauce. I'm trying to remember how many. I think it's one big white onion. You can do 2 like medium size or 1 big white onion. So I put 1 white onion in the sauce to slow simmer all day.
Only one? Whatever.
Oh, itchy. Are commercial compilation videos allowed? Commercial compilations are allowed, but only if someone did not specifically brand them as content for their channel. So, for example, if someone's on a channel and they make, okay, here's a compilation of 1980s ads, and it's just ad by ad, it's all the original ads playing back to back, that's fine. But if someone says, oh, it's a compilation of ads with a fucking minute-long running intro with all the shit I edited into it, and the whole compilation has my personal watermark in the corner to claim it as my content and all that, no, I can't do that, because sadly what happens is those all get
Just zoom the video in.
on YouTube. They get claimed after the fact. People try to claim your video for reacting to the ads in there, even though the ads are not their content. All they did was compile them into a compilation video.
That
They
is
try to
kinda
pretend
lame.
Like they own it. So then they claim your video after the fact, and then it ends up either getting blocked or you lose the revenue on it. And obviously, I don't want to lose the revenue on my marathon. So we can't do those kind of videos. Only compilations are fine as long as you don't have people going crazy trying to make it like their own content and shit when they know it's not, you know.
You know.
Am I a fan of watches? I used to wear a watch when I was younger. I always had issues like when I
Are
was
you a fan of them, though?
wearing a watch, but for some odd reason, as I was going through my school hallways, I would always smash my arm against like a locker or the wall and destroy my fucking watch. It happened like 3 times during high school, and after that, I got pissed off. I was like, I'm tired of buying watches and destroying them. I got fucking angry, so I stopped wearing a watch. my school hallways. When I was in high school, I liked wearing a watch, but for some odd reason, as I was going through my school hallways, I would always smash my arm against like a
He would always do it, but it only happened 3 times. You talk about like it happened every day.
locker.
It happened 3 times over the course of like 4
It
years.
happened like 3 times during high school. And after that, I got pissed off. I was like, I'm tired of buying watches and destroying them.
Huh?
I got fucking angry.
What the fuck?
So I stopped wearing a watch. Today, what would be the point of a watch today? I mean, they look nice, right? Like having a nice watch on, they look nice as like an accessory. But, I mean, your phone has the fucking time in it, right in your face. So why are you
Right in your
watch in modern
face.
day? I have no
Phones are in your pocket, DSP. A watch go on your wrist. One of them's easier to like pull up and look at.
Would I ever do a tier maker list?
But I
for
get what you're
Mario
getting at. I don't
games?
have
Yes.
a watch.
We
Because
never
I'm not
got
a
around
rapper
to it,
yet.
but maybe I would do that someday. Yeah.
I didn't get a deal.
What I'd like to do.
I'm waiting
I'd
for the
like to
record deal
do
and I may get
tier
the
maker,
bust down.
Something related to Thanksgiving.
Bust down, protect.
During my Black Friday Adpocalypse Marathon. But I haven't really had a chance to sit
I'll
down
be like Future
and
and Meek Mill
look
rapping
at
about my
what's
watch.
available. Like I was thinking maybe like Thanksgiving dishes, like ranking Thanksgiving foods, right? The turkey, the mashed potatoes, the
Oh,
sweet
come
potatoes,
on.
the stuffing,
We're gonna talk about this every day until Thanksgiving, though. Or
sauce, pumpkin pie, like ranking the top 10, 20 things that people eat during Thanksgiving and ranking them against each other. I thought that would be like a neat and a quick one too. That wouldn't take too long. So
Yeah,
we'll take
right.
up maybe like
hour.
half an hour, maybe.
No, it'll be an hour-long video.
But I thought that would be something timely to do. And then I want to do some kind of a tier maker regarding Christmas. I don't know what yet. Maybe it could be like ranking Christmas movies and Christmas specials or something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool.
You need help
I
from
wanna do
Derek?
one for Christmas too. I really like the tier makers. I feel like we just don't get to do them often enough. The last one we did was in the middle of the summer. Did you know that?
I don't
I
care.
was ranking.
We could have did one last month, and then you fucking flaked on
It was
us.
very popular. It got thousands of views. And I was like, dude, I want to do another one. We haven't done one since, you know? No, I've never heard of Capital Critters. I don't know what that is.
Man, suggestion box would have been way better. God damn, I hate Q&A. This dude's whole life was a fucking Q&A.
Oh, man. All right. Guys, I do think it is time for us to wrap this up. All right, I do. I feel like it's time to
Damn.
wrap up the show. And I want to thank
Oh,
you.
he's gonna play like
appreciate you all
20 minutes of music,
chilling with me,
dude.
having a good time.
Another 20 minutes of
enjoying,
music coming up.
The podcast. And thanks to those who supported it. In fact, let me do one last check here. Oh, now that I did one last check, I received a $25 tip.
1 minute guy.
From 1 Minute Man. And listen to this. 1 Minute Man.
He talked.
Took $25 and
Look how
he
cringe and weird this is. This is so weird.
The chat.
He act like it's his fucking cat.
Ferrero Rocher when it's offered. Well, there you go.
Cringe.
I guess you guys must have been saying, oh, 1 Minute Man must eat Ferrero Rocher, wherever that meme.
Bro, one person say that like ever in his dumb community. And he called him out. DSP called that dude out before. Actually, months ago. These are rare, random events that happen in the DSP universe. Kind of like when he banned the femboys. He called out Ferrero Rocher, whatever the fuck guy, one day, and he was like,
I don't know why you always say this. It's not funny. And that doesn't even cost that much anyway. So I don't know why you make that joke.
and I don't think he said it ever since. He probably did. But 1 Minute Man is fucking hilarious. We love 1 Minute Man. He's so funny.
I don't know where it comes from. But there you go. Thank you very much, 1 Minute Man, for the $25 tip. That gets us to 31.
Thank you, 1 Minute
And
Man.
guys, I just want to reiterate.
Give me money.
Okay. Today, if you could please, please, please support the React stream. As I said, sadly, we lost a lot of support for the React channel because of my illness.
Man, I love it when he uses money to
Absolutely
ask for more
great
money.
if we
That
get
shit's
some of that
great.
back, whether it be memberships, gifted memberships, super chats, or tips, or something during that stream, you know, to bring back the viability of the channel would be great. Because right now, I'll be honest, I lost so much support. It's going to be rough justifying the channel. So I hope that we can get some of that back. It sucks that I lost so much because I was sick. Hopefully we can bounce back today. Okay? Okay. Guys, thank you so very much for watching the Level 1 podcast. I certainly hope that you have enjoyed it. I had a great time. Tomorrow, We'll be talking about how the React show went today. We'll also be talking about more Modern Warfare 3 fun and any other news that happens to come up. So thank you all. Have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow for the show. Peace out. Okay. Let us get set up here, guys. And then, like I said, we're going to jump over to the React channel. I am going to take a break to use the restroom.
Yeah, I bet you all, man.
And to get the channel, you know, settled, to get people over there and
To
get
get
ready
it settled, away from more views.
But in the meantime,
This dude raids
get
himself
everything
and
set
still
up. So we
away
got
for
that.
fucking
We need the
views.
DSP React's logo.
Ah,
There
dude.
we go. We need the React pop-ups to work, so let's click on that. Okay. And I think, all right, I think that's about it.
Oh, dude, Meerkat
All right, so
streaming right
guys,
now.
remember what happens here. All right, what's going to happen is you're going to, within about a minute, 2 minutes here, you're going to see on your screens, it's going to say, hey, click
Hey,
here.
oh shit.
Over to DSP Reacts. Just click on that. It should take you right over to the stream.
I wanted to call it earlier.
And then
He
that
always
should
do
be in
that.
like 5
It's
minutes
gonna
or so.
say,
Like I
hey,
said, I'm going to take a break to use the
you know,
restroom, but I'll be back. We'll start
come
back
over
at
here.
Pacific time, and we'll get the show rolling.
That's how he
Okay?
described
Thank
raiding
you all. I
himself.
hope you guys enjoyed the show. I hope you will enjoy the React show today, and I'll see you over there, all right? All right? Peace out.